first get up. Hey, it's very windy in Nairobi. No, not in Nairobi, in Kajiado, yeah? And then it's raining. I feel like I'm in Germany right now. Like you wake up, it's sunny. At 10 a.m., it's raining. Like right now, it's too windy. So, if you want to be wealthy, don't go to abroad. Yeah? Let me explain. There's difference between wealthy and richness, yeah? So, if you want to be wealthy and rich and everything, don't go abroad. Abroad is not for the rich people. Abroad is for poor people. Like here in Kenya, we have poor people, middle class, and the rich, the wealthy. Now let me explain. Abroad, we have middle class. Like here in Kenya, we have middle class who can buy a good car. You can buy a nice house. You can buy a nice plot, yeah, in the middle of Kitengela and Isinya. You can invest here and there, like in a mtumba business. Those are not wealthy people, but middle class here in Kenya. But nowadays, the government has reduced the gap between the poor and the rich. The rich are always richer. The poor are going to be poor because of the government, yeah? Kenyan government. So, when you go abroad, you will not be rich, but you will be a middle class. Let me explain in the right way. Like when you come to Germany, don't think you'll be a rich person, but you can afford a nice lifestyle. Like the middle class in Kenya, in Buruburu, Kileleshwa, Kilimani, you can afford anything you want. Like a person earning like 300,000 Kenya shillings, 1,000 Kenya shillings here in Kenya. You are the same with person who earns at 3,000 euro in Germany or France, or you can afford everything you want. Like food, you can buy nice grocery from the supermarket. You can buy sukuma wiki, potato, onions, tomato in kilos. You can buy anything you want. You put in a fridge. Like you have everything that a middle person in Kenya needs. Like a nice fridge, washing machine, dryer, a nice TV, nice sofa set, a nice table, a nice dining area, a nice kitchen, a bedroom for your kids and for visitors. Full stop. You are very good. Like a middle class in Kenya, they will pay like 80,000 Kenya shillings or 100,000 Kenya shillings for such. It's just the same way when you come to abroad. Don't think you'll be wealthy or richer in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, my friends. You'll stay in Germany for 10 years, 20 years, you are not rich, but you can afford the things you need, like the basic needs, you can afford them without struggling. What am I saying? You want to buy a plot here in Kenya, you can buy easily. The same as middle class in Kenya. Yeah? You are not rich, you are not poor, but you can afford basic things. Yeah? Like in Germany, they have made things easier. Like you can afford anything you want. It doesn't matter if you are doing a nice job, you have house building or not, you are a doctor, you are an engineer, you are a tailor, you are a shoe shiner, you have a hotel, you do a mango business, you do in a grocery shop. You can afford everything you want because you can get goods or services. And then you pay later. You pay later, like every month you pay like 30 euro, 40 euro. So you can find someone, you are earning like, let's say 2,000 euro, but you can afford iPhone 16, like the middle class in Kenya. But for you, you are very lucky. Like you go there, they give you the iPhone 16, you start paying like 30 euro per month, and then you are in the same category. Am I making myself clear? Now, you want a nice bed, yeah? You go online, Poco, something called Poco. It's in Poco. It's in Germany. You go to the shop, you find a nice bed, like 1,500 euro. A nice bed. When you sleep on a nice bed, you even wake up when you are rejuvenized. Like no heart, backache, no nothing. You are feeling fresh. You go there, you ask them, how much can I pay this bed? In 1 year or 2 years, they tell you, we have contracts. If you want to pay for 5 years, here is the contract. If you want to pay for 2 years, here is the contract. If you want to pay for 1 year, here is the contract. Now you can choose between 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the way you want, depending with your pay slip. Yeah. So you'll find someone living in Germany very comfortably, very nice. You are enjoying life. You have everything that a normal person needs, like a middle class in Kenya. You are even competing. You video call your friends in Kilimani, like, hey, I work with the treasury, so we earn this and this. We are very corrupt. We get this money and this blah blah blah. We can afford holiday in Mombasa. I can take my kids in Malindi with the flight, with the SGR, with anything. I can afford to take my kids to good school. Yeah. Now you can even compare the life between middle class in Kenya and the people. They are not rich. They're not middle class. But people living, especially migrants living in Germany, you find that you're in the same category because the government supports everyone. Yeah, we have like a nice model so that you can afford everything you want and then you can pay in small installments. Now come to Kenya for poor people, my friend, Mkopa. I was somewhere and then I took a phone for someone. I had like 4,000. A phone that costs like 15,000 Kenya shillings. If you pay cash, you'll end up paying 30,000 Kenya shillings. Total rubbish, because you are paying double, and you are paying every day, or you are paying weekly, or you are paying monthly, but you are paying more money compared to us people living in Germany. Like, you can get something, but it won't be double price, but there's some discounts. Like if like iPhone 16 is 1,000, you'll pay 1,050, 1,000, or 1,100. Yeah, like 1,000 and 1,010. Yeah, not so much like double price, like 2,000, because you are paying in installments. You have to pay you have to pay double price. Here in Kenya, if you are buying things in installments, you are finished. My friend, you are finished. M-Kopa, avoid M-Kopa. Just buy a phone according to your standards. Like, if you can afford a phone for 10,000, just buy 10,000 until you get the 30,000. If you need a phone for 30,000, you can get for 30,000 later. But just buy a nice phone, a cheaper phone. I've seen even online, like, you can get a nice phone. I think it's a Redmi or something. 256 GB for 14,000. If you have the money, you can buy it direct. If you don't have the money, my friend, avoid M-Kopa. M-Kopa, I'm not discouraging you, but if you do the calculation, if you do the calculation that you are supposed to pay if it's an installment, and what you're supposed to pay if it's cash money, a huge difference. Yeah. But you can get it. Yeah, I'm not discouraging you. So if you want to be wealthy, just remain in Kenya, do your business, because wealthy people in Africa, they come to Germany for like 5 days, 1 week, they do business. They have investments even in Europe. They have bank accounts in Switzerland. So they just come, chill, have holiday during summer, like 2 weeks, 1 week, they come back to Kenya, because in Kenya is where the wealthy is. You can invest here, you can have your business here, you can do anything you want here, you can even be corrupt here. Abroad, you can never be corrupt, because the government will be on your neck. Yeah? And they don't joke. But in Switzerland, you can even have your illegal account there, as long as you have some money. Even the strongest agents from the US cannot come to Switzerland and say, we demand you to take this bank account and we want to see. No, they won't be allowed. I think Switzerland is independent. Yeah, even any FBI or whatever, they cannot come to Switzerland and request for your banks. They want to check your bank account, how much is in your bank account, or how much are you willing to give back to the government after corruption. Yeah. So make sure you subscribe, comment, and then very soon we are on the road. Yeah. We are traveling. We are coming to the UK for 2 days. Yeah, 2 days or 3 days, I don't know. And then we are going to France. No, from the UK with the train to France, and then from France to Germany. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.